number 2, let's talk about lesson number 1, group dynamics. At the end of this session, you will be able to state the fundamentals of group dynamics, explain the characteristics of a group, differentiate formal group from informal group. Group dynamics, people may underestimate the importance of society and group membership on their lives. While people sometimes undertake solo journeys, yet by and large, much of our experiences of life involves being engaged with others and groups. Within an organization, we do find number of groups. Individual joining groups is a reality, maybe formal or informal groups. People work in groups quite frequently and in many different areas of their lives, especially at work, school, college, sport, hobbies. Realidad na ng buhay na mapabilang ka sa isang grupo dahil tayo pinanganak na social being. Alam niyo naman iyan na dapat tayo ay makisama sa ibang tao para mas magkaroon tayo ng maraming experience sa buhay. Okay? At may mga tao na talagang gusto nilang solo, pero no man is an island, walang taong nabubuhay sa sarili lamang. At merong mga tao na na-underestimate nila ang pagiging part ng isang grupo. Okay? Pero tayo, kahit ayaw man natin or sa gusto, darating sa point ng ating buhay na mapapabilang tayo sa isang grupo, especially pag tayo nag-aral. Siyempre, hindi maiiwasan ng mga group activity, group projects, so kailangan mo maging member ng isang grupo. O kaya sa trabaho, ma-assign ka sa isang department or area, so part ka na ng isang grupo. Fundamentals of group dynamics. Group is defined as 2 or more persons engaged in social interaction. Masasabi mong isang grupo na kayo pag mahigit kayo sa isa. Kung dalawa na kayo, mag-partner, so grupo na matatawag iyon. This implies that each member of the group is aware of the other members and their influence. So alam mo na may ka-partner ka, so alam mo rin na ang iyong ka-partner ay mag-share ng mga ideas, opinions, at may impluwensyahan ka. Some psychologists consider group as a collection of individuals who find their association with on another rewarding. Others says that a group exists only when the individual members have developed status and role relationships with respect to one another. Others insist that individuals must have a common goal in order for them to be considered as a group. So may iba't ibang pananaw ang mga psychologists when it comes to group. Okay? Na minsan kino-consider nila ang isang grupo na nabubuo ang grupo ngayon para ma-achieve or ma-accomplish ang isang task. Example, mga group projects sa school. Siyempre, example, thesis. Pag naisagawa nyo siya, natapos nyo siya, na-defend nyo na maayos, magiging rewarding sa inyo. Magkakaroon kayo ng grade, makakapasa na kayo. Yung iba namang grupo, ang kanilang konsepto ay parang social status na nagkakaroon sila ng road relationship. Siyempre, sa isang grupo, may kanya-kanya tayong forte, kanya-kanyang task. Then, siyempre, magiging yung respect ng bawat isa based from your skills or share in a group. At yung ibang namang magkakagrupo, meron silang common goal to help other people. Yung mga volunteer, yan, mahilig mag-volunteer sa mga nasalanta. Yan, mag-pack ng mga relief goods. Yan yung kanilang common goal, yung makatulong sa kapwa. Fundamentals of group dynamics. The existence of any group is assumed to depend on the participation and satisfaction of the individuals comprising it. Group dynamics is the social process by which people interact in small group in a face-to-face manner. So magkakaroon lamang ng dynamic ang isang grupo kapag kayo ay nagkaroon na ng participation or interactions about isa or communication. Okay? And dynamics came from the word dunamis, Greek word, which means forced. Group dynamics then refers to the study of the forces operating within a group. Siyempre, bawat miyembro ng isang grupo may kanya-kanyang task at dapat nyo isagawa or gampanan ng inyong mga tungkulin. So, matatawag nyo ng sarili nyo na force. Example, workforce. There are 2 important historical landmarks in understanding small groups. These were the research of Elton Mayo and his associations in 1920s and 1930s, and the experiment conducted in the 1930s by Kurt Lewin, considered as the founder of the group dynamics movement. According to Elton Mayo, workers tend to establish formal groups that affect job satisfaction and effectiveness, while Kurt Lewin shows that different kinds of leadership attitudes produce different response in groups. So para kay Elton Mayo, nag-focus siya sa formal group na kung saan, example, sa work group, na kung ma-assign ka sa isang department, example, marketing department, marketing area kayo. So, masasabi niyong successful kayo pag tumaas ang sale. So, nagkakaroon kayo ng satisfaction at masasabi niyong effective ang inyong naging grupo. Para naman kay Kurt Lewin, nakadepende daw ito sa iba't ibang attitude ng bawat miyembro or kung sino man ang leader. Actually, everybody in a group can be considered a leader kasi you're sharing your ideas and your skills and capabilities to the group. So, doon magbe-base ang responses ng isang grupo. Forces found in small group. A group is composed of individuals who have come together to accomplish a particular task or goal. Group dynamics refers to the attitudinal and behavioral characteristic of a group. In a group, the members share consciousness of membership and interaction. So, alam naman natin yan. Okay? We have groups that we can classify as follows. Primary group. Yan yung may intimate face-to-face association and cooperation among its members. Example, family. Nagkakaroon na kasi sa family, meron na kayong sympathy, love, care, mutual identification. Ibig sabihin, because you are blood related, you have your mother, your father, your siblings. So, iba. Nagkakaroon kayo ng natural expression for each other. Love, affection, yan. Kasi you're in a family. Secondary group consists of members who are aware and cognizant of personal relationship, but they do not feel that their lives are bound with one another except in time of social crises. The members may be separated from one another by distance or by a lack of personal physical contact. Nevertheless, they can share their interests through correspondence, press, radio, telephone, or other means. Yan, yung mga life group, mga sharing of life, diba? Hindi man kayo magkakadugo, magkakamag-anak, but in times of social crisis, you can contact each other, mga magkakaibigan. Yan, secondary group. Next. Characteristic of a group. Interaction is the pattern of mutual influence, physical, verbal, non-verbal, emotional. So, dapat ang isang grupo may interaction. Physically, yan, magkakaharap. Then, verbally, nag-uusap. Non-verbally, emotionally. Structure is a stable pattern of relationship. Rules deals with the behavior expected of members in a given position. Ayan. So kung ano man ang gampanin mo, kung ano man task na na-assign sa'yo, ang posisyon mo sa isang grupo. Norms. Ito naman yung rules nyo na gagampanan or susundin sa inyong grupo. Inter-member relationship. Yun naman yung mga influence ng mga outside forces or aspects like authority and communication. Goals are the reasons for existence. So, kaya kayo nagkakagro ng grupo kasi meron kayong common interest or common goal. Kung ano man yung gusto nyo ma-achieve sa dulo. Perceived groupness is the extent in which members see themselves as one. Common faith, similarity, proximity. Yung kung saan nila nag-exist na group, nagkakaroon kayo ng grupo, nagiging barkada kayo kasi you're click with each other. Kumaga, meron kayong same common interest, meron kayong common faith, meron kayong common sa isa't isa. Kung ano man mga hilig nyo, then magkakalapit kayo ng bahay, proximity, dahil magkakapit bahay at nasa isang trabaho, di sabay-sabay kayong uuwi. So dahil lagi kayong magkasabay, so masasabi nyo, isa na kayong grupo. O kaya parehas kayo ng hilig. Ayan, nakikita nyo yung drawing, elepante. Lahat sila mahilig sa elepante, so naging grupo na sila na mahilig sa elepante. Dynamic interdependency. Interdependency occurs when the members are active, energized, vibrant, and changing. So, meron tayong tinatawag na dynamic interdependency. Pag ang isang grupo ay lahat sila active, motivated, focused, lahat sila masisigla, energized, at lahat sila ay bukas sa pagbabago. Motivation focuses on personal needs which when attained lead to satisfaction. So, yan. Kailangan ng isang grupo ng motivation para matapos ang isang trabaho ng mas mabilis. At syempre, quality. At meron tayong dalawang klase ng grupo. Formal work groups are established by an organization to achieve organizational goals. They may take the form of command groups, task group, and function groups. Ayan, tatlong klase ng formal group. Informal groups formed naturally and respond to the common interests and shared values of individuals. Yan, mga magkakaibigan, barkada. Iba't ibang klase ng formal groups. Una, command group. Yan, meron tayong leader. At yung leader, magde-designate ng task sa kanyang mga follower. Example, academic department consisting of a chair and faculty members. Ayan. So meron kayong academic head. Yung academic head, kasama niya sa grupo lahat ng mga deans, mga program head ng department. At siya ay magpapagawa ng task. Example, kailangan makatapos ng curriculum ng bawat program at ipapa-approve sa inyong academic head. Yan, considered as a group. Task group consists of people who work together to achieve a common task. Ayan. So, meron kayong project na pinapagawa sa inyo. So, sa isang proyekto, may kanya-kanya kayong task at kailangan nyo ma-accomplish yun in a specified time. So, meron kayong deadline. Functional group, yun yung continuously. Example, yung mga sales agent. Meron kayong supervisor na as agents. Okay? Na wala namang time frame. Wala namang kailangan nyo kung kailan nyo kailangan matapos. Basta continuously lang na kailangan makabenta kayo at makapag-report sa inyong supervisor as a group. Kinds of informal groups, interest group. And pare-parehas ng hilig. Pare-parehas ng gusto. Nag-member kayo ng isang life share group. Kasi pare-parehas nyo gusto mag-share ng buhay or makatulong sa kapwa. Okay? Mahilig sa mga bata. Masasabi nyong grupo iyan, informal. Friendship group, yan, magkakabarkada, same political beliefs, social activities, parehas kayo ng mahilig sa basketball, sa music, mahilig kayong mag-church, yung mga inuma, yan. Reference group, yan, pare-parehas kayo ng social status, pare-parehas kayong doctor, group of doctors, pare-parehas kayong mga UB, gynae, group of UB, gynae, yan. A conclusion, a person cannot live alone. He or she needs the company of others. By nature, a social being who needs to form a group, a person has his or own a community. Aside from permanent groupings, there are also temporary ones such as various organizations in society. So, no man is an island. Nobody can live alone by themselves. So, kailangan nating magkaroon ng kasama sa buhay. Kung talagang pinanganakan single, at di ka na makakapag-asawa, kahit man lang kaibigan, walang taong walang kaibigan kahit isa. Kasi iba pa rin pag may outlet ka. What if magkaroon kayo ng malaking dagok sa buhay? So, kailangan nyo itong ma-release sa kahit isa nyo man lang na kaibigan, outlet, para hindi nyo kimkimin at magkaroon ng depression. Okay? So, yan ang halaga ng pagiging part ng isang grupo. Essay, we have 2 questions here. What is the concept of a group? Why do people form groups? Is forming a group accidental or spontaneous? Why? So I hope you understood this lesson number 1.